I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Yeah, for masters. Oh, Mesa.
You're Mesa. I'm in Chandler.
Oh, right.
Not enough right now, but I'm going to elevate.
Hello, curling fans. I can't hear myself. Are we live? We're good? Nice. All right. Hello, curling fans, and welcome inside the George Preston Rec Center here in Langley, BC for continuing coverage here on Curling Zone of the BC Men's and Women's Provincial Championships. It's the final round-robin game here between Team Holly Hafeli and Team Taylor Reese-Hansen. John Cullen, thrilled to be joined with my longtime broadcast partner. Thrilled to be here with two-time Scotties champion, Melissa Soligo. Hi, friend.
Hi, John.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm really good. I'm really good.
I think a sliver.
Great to be here in the beautiful George Preston Rec Center.
Yeah, it's been an awesome week so far. We're thrilled to be here.
So this game does have some playoff implications for Taylor Reese-Hansen. Still a chance for her to find herself into the 1-2 game. For Holly Hafeli, they're just looking to finish off the provincials with a W. You see Team Hafeli put their first stone in the house, and that'll be hit by Juliana McKenzie.
Normal. You got it. Good 10. You got it, Matt. Nice 10. 10-5. Queen. 10. You're down. Yep. 10. 10-5. Yep. Queen.
And Melissa, you've been here all week. What can you tell me about how these two teams are playing? Obviously, one team at 4-2, the other team at 2-4. What can you tell me? I just got here, so fill me in.
Well, Team Reese-Hansen has kind of been a little bit up and down this week, but they, they had a couple of really great games, but they've now, I would say, on a bit of a momentum on the upswing.
We're close.
Team Hafeli, they had an awesome game earlier today, the 9 a.m. game. Took Team McMillan to the last stone. They've had a little bit of a rough week, just trying to get used to this ice surface, but this is also phenomenal practice for them because they are heading to the U20 national championship.
Yeah, they've been multiple-time BC U20 champion. Have another kick at the can this coming spring, or I guess late winter, early spring.
Late
I don't
March,
know.
I think they told me, yes.
There you go.
You got it.
So we'll look forward to seeing them there. And we see the delayed corner guard from Team Reese-Hansen. Not afraid to mix it up here, Melissa. I know you were just with Taylor and her mixed doubles partner Corey out in Liverpool for the Olympic mixed doubles trials. It's been a pretty solid year for Taylor Reese-Hansen. They won the U25 Next Gen Classic to start off this season. What can you tell us about how they're playing?
Needs to curl a bit.
Oh, they've been just fabulous. Like
easy.
They love rocket play, as we know. They're very comfortable with it. And both Taylor and Megan McGilver, who plays third, they can throw the high, hard ones and make the stones go away when they need to. So Taylor herself has struggled a little bit. I've watched her play a couple games, maybe a couple misses there here and there, especially on hits. But she's definitely coming to play. And like I said, she's just starting to play a little better and better each game.
Well, it's always a good time to peak late in the week. I think they say that. I was never super good at that myself, but I do think, it's a good time to get things going. So.
Yep. 9. Yep. Hard. Whoa.
Double takeout here called for Kim Bonneau.
Yep. Roll.
Go the other way here, trying to get the roll behind the guard as well. What a shot.
Fantastic start for Kim Bonneau. Doesn't get fully underneath the corner guard, but makes the double. Very nice throw there. Kim and Juliana, new members to this team Reese-Hansen this year. Both make their home in Alberta, but there's some birthright, some import situations involved there, so they're able to play out of here. Their first year as a team, they're out of the Victoria Curling Club.
Really good.
Nice hit made there by Gabby Brissett. New member of the team, Gabby, just coming on, I guess, almost more than halfway through the season, replacing CJ Jackson. So she's been a nice addition to the team, former BC mixed doubles finalist.
Yeah, it's nice to see Gabby out there, actually. She was working more this year doing a practicum, so she hasn't really been able to commit too much. But when she got this offer, there was no stopping her, and I think it's wonderful that she's been able to join this team.
Top 12. Hard then. 3. Hard, guys. Tight. Okay.
So yeah, this is maybe further to your point here. Very aggressive call by Taylor Reese-Hansen with the hammer here in the first end, electing not to hit the wide open blue one and deciding to go around the corner guard, but that unfortunately comes up short.
Lighting's not bad. Top 12. Got room. Top 12. Room. Always, Gabby's. 3. Gotta curl a bit. Where? Top 12, 3.
Just trying to plop this one away from that corner guard on the just in front of that stone that's sitting on the side forefoot, trying to protect it.
Okay. I'll give you a
And
little
that's
less.
pretty good there. They leave the outside piece of it, but Taylor now recognizing there's a chance here because that rock is fairly tight.
If we straight
She might be able to hit it and roll behind the two guards.
Yeah, feels up the speed. Yeah. 11-5.
If for any reason the stone does actually overcurl, they may be able to catch the one in the rings as well. So a couple of options here on the shot for Megan McGilvery.
Clean. It's good. Yeah. 11-5. Hard. Whoa.
Plan B.
Okay, whoa, leave it. No. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately gets no roll there and leaves that red up as a center guard. Not ideal for Megan there. Another guard called here for Georgia Kapitko.
Now they might actually be trying to get around that red stone that's just out front. Get one fully buried there. That blue stone is in a decent position, but it is behind the tee line. So Georgia's trying to get this right behind that guard above the tee line. This one looks like it's got quite a bit of weight on it though, I think.
Curl.
Yeah, certainly from the side here, looks like a bit of a rocket. Never caught the curl.
Okay.
Hits the corner guards.
I got a 13-3. Okay, guys, let's capitalize on this.
Yeah, the ice has been tremendous all week, John. It's running about 15 to 15 and a half hog to hog. And we've seen numerous teams carry a 16, 8, 17 right into the ring. It's unbelievable. And of course, curling a nice 4.5, 5 feet. Mike Merklinger ice, never to be disappointed.
You can see all of this from the hack, but Juliana McKenzie on this right out of the hand.
Whoa. Close. No. Whoa. Any roll.
love a little inside roll. Doesn't move a ton, but still a nice shot there.
Yeah, there was some panic on that one for sure. I think Taylor thought maybe she was a little bit tight, but great brushing. Kept it right where they needed to.
Yeah, if you prefer 11, we can always call that.
Lots of other games going on, so John and I will keep you posted. There's
It's almost edge on edge.
lots of things happen at the arena today.
Almost. Might be okay with 10 then.
Yeah, we've got the men's B final happening right now. We have some crucial women's round robin games.
Okay with 10.
A win from Corinne Brown here against Sarah Wark would get them into the 1-2 game for sure. So we'll be keeping an eye on that and everything else going on around the George Preston Center here this afternoon.
You got some room? Close. Yep.
First stone here for Holly Hafeli in the first end. And they're trying to get a roll around the center guard, but it'll hit it pretty much on the nose. And we'll see if Taylor can finally make this roll, get underneath this corner guard. They've been trying for 5 shots now to get underneath these corner guards.
And she really can actually roll either way. I mean, preferably you want to go under the corner. If you roll towards the center guard, you're likely behind the tee line, and that may allow Hafeli to take the end away.
Right up to speed. Yeah, it feels like earlier. Okay. Side down.
Coach Todd Troyer in the background there.
He looks cold.
He does. It's been pretty cold here this week. You're standing here in a sweatshirt and I got 7 layers on. I'm not joking, 7. Can she get the roll?
Good. Good shot. Good speed.
Got a little bit of a roll, yeah, almost fully buried. I think that'll be chaseable for Holly.
It is. 10-2. Those wings seem to be going really straight.
7 layers, also my favorite kind of dip.
See half? Half, yeah.
Yeah, I imagine Holly could probably see about half from the left hack.
Should be pretty close. Okay.
Just throwing a nice hack weight.
Georgia got a 10-8. So I think it'll be close. Yeah. Same or a hair less is fine. Yeah.
Last rock here for Holly Hafeli in the first end.
Curl. Curl.
It's just going to have to curl.
Curl the whole way.
Wow, this is still on the center, trying to make it work.
She gets enough of it, but it will roll out. And so I think we will see a throw through here from Taylor. Just one of those ends. Neither team could quite find that roll, Melissa, to really put pressure on their opponent.
An 8-5 out here. Okay, playing the in? Yeah. Okay, just see how it runs. Yeah, exactly. You got it. Sight down. Yeah, sight down here. You got it, Jay? Firm.
Well, that's firm. That'll get down there in a hurry, save a couple seconds maybe, I don't know.
Oh, she might have saw a clip of the university mixed doubles and got scared. In any case, zeros on the board. Reese-Hansen keeps the hammer.
It's just because it's still a sliver fresh there. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty. Got close. Queen.
Gabby Brissett now trying the exact same thing that
Yep.
Juliana just did.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
freezing it though. They don't really want to bump it.
Really curling. Keep going.
And this is why Team Reese-Hansen was on the previous one. Even with that extra weight, it did curl a ton to the middle. And Gabby's going to be all over the center guard here.
Okay.
By.
Okay, good
And you
throw.
heard Taylor say a little tap was good, so
Wow.
nice shot there from Kim Bonneau.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
What's that?
Like, I didn't see a weight call, and then that's why I saw the broom in the middle, and I was like, hey, what side? And then you're like, oh, this
Ooh.
side, this turn. I was like, okay,
Aggressive.
perfect.
I know. On the guards. Hit this. If you go that way, does
Yep.
it drag back?
I think so.
I'm just listening to Juliana tell Taylor, well, you put the broom in the middle. I got to pick, right?
Yeah.
Just like you said.
Exactly.
Yeah. If it's
Unless
there.
it's only one way or the other, I'm just
I can't
deciding.
hear you guys.
That's
so
right.
Is it there to play it? I don't think it is. You have to hit it pretty thin off. It might drag back here. I think we got to clear something. Okay, you're hitting this about
I agree.
a third
Yeah.
max. Okay.
Especially this early in the end, you know, if you're getting a little later in the end and you're kind of up against it, maybe the freeze is not a bad call, but this early, I think you're always clear in the front here, and we know Gabby can throw the big weight well.
Close.
If they can hit this thin about a third, they might be able to push that blue one in the back in. This is pretty thin.
Wow,
Like
it did.
that.
Nice shot from Gabby.
That's a wonderful
Really
shot.
good, Gabby.
Didn't even think that was there. Yeah, didn't hit a ton of it, but it dragged on to those two reds in the middle, and now that's a lonely Ruby there in the forefoot.
It is indeed.
Leave it double.
Okay. Sure. I think I like the corner one. Yeah.
Okay. Just top four.
Okay.
Okay.
Give you, I think.
Freeze the call. I'd be a little nervous
Yeah.
playing this, Melissa. You ever leave this short?
I agree. I mean, I know she said if you hit this one, if you nose it, you leave it double, but you could roll ever so slightly to the outside and make the double harder.
Clean it a little more. Back
But-
eight. Easy.
It's like an all or nothing
Back
freeze.
eight.
Yeah, much more difficult to be shot.
Back four. Back four.
And again, similar to Gabby's shot a little early in the end. You probably don't need to be going this aggressive. I mean, if you make it, it's great.
We gotta go.
This is close for sure.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Real good, real good. Great throw.
Yeah, fantastic.
Well, if
Two
you can do
great
that, then it's the right call.
Perfect.
Okay.
The best shot's a made shot, as they
right.
say.
Yeah,
You got it. Good 10.
great pair by
Need
Kim.
more.
What an end that she had that one.
Yeah. Clean. Yep. 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 Yep.
George is trying to hit and stick here.
Hard. Hard any roll.
Trying to roll maybe towards
Okay, that's good.
those two on the left there as we look. That should give Taylor Reese-Hansen the hit and roll away. Pretty straightforward hit and roll away in lie 2.
10-5? Yeah.
Okay, please 5.
Yeah, you were 9-5 on your last one.
Yeah, so just
Yeah. You got it, Meg. Down and through.
Like Megan maybe popped that one a little bit.
Hard. Hard.
Yes, I would say so.
Hard, Kim. Hard, you're moving it. Hard. Hard, little more, little more. Watch the double.
Gotta go hard here.
Okay, go. Okay.
Not a bad result.
Pretty good.
Would have liked to roll away, as you said, Melissa, but that's not a bad spot there. I don't think Hafeli can get rid of both reds.
Okay.
At least not on this shot.
Yeah, I think Team Hafeli will be pretty happy with the fact that those red ones are grouped, though. If
Just a hair
she'd
more.
like to nose this, and it will force Reese-Hansen to definitely have to hit and roll away.
Queen. 10. Hair big, if any. Curl.
Gabby Brissett trying to bring this one over.
Oh boy.
It's just going to roll straight out for Georgia Kapitko. So Taylor Reese-Hansen still lying one at the hammer here.
Jammed on.
I think just draw on my side. Okay, yeah, I think so.
We can always
Seems like a lot of weight there from Georgia. I'm not sure what the weight call was, but you can throw a nice control weight here, and
Even if you're back,
the team, you let your team, your brushers work it a little bit
15,
more.
7, 16.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
It is quick. Yeah, I think I like a 15-7.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll stay down.
I'll throw top 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I may have got it upside down.
You hear that time, 15-7. That is the time that the rock will travel between the two hog lines. That is very, very quick. Fantastic ice surface to play on.
Let her know where we are. Top 8!
Easy line.
Keep your head up.
Line good.
Top 4!
Top 8. They really want to be betting the top 4 if they can.
Not curling.
Top 4! Top 4!
Guys.
Top 4!
You want to be back T.
Top 4!
Yep, hard. 15-8. Hard. You got to be back T.
Hard, Jay. Hard.
Really
Good
good, guys.
sweep.
Great sweeping. Wow.
Shot there from Megan McGilvery, and as you said, Melissa, they were saying that was 15-8 and past the tee line, which that's about as fast as championship ice gets.
Yeah, that's unreal.
I think the new broom heads may be helping that situation as well.
Okay, just roll. Not gonna go aggressive or anything. I think we're just gonna try to see what we can get. Seems like a lot of ice. Maybe sliver less. Mine just stay that just much better than Rose. Okay, hair wide.
Open hit here for Holly Hafeli.
Coming up.
Not really much she can do at this point to prevent Taylor from scoring two. Needs
Straight.
a full miss on one of Taylor's last.
Roll. Yep. Yeah. About as good as he could have done. Looking at flop a hair. 10-5.
So the hit made.
My way. Nose is fine, though. Yeah. Obviously, we want to still be second. Yeah, nose is good, too.
You can hear the team talking, and know it's okay here if they roll a little bit to the right-hand side as we look at it. That's okay, too. Just want to be lying, too, for sure.
Nose is fine. Flop a hair is great.
Yeah, you threw 10-2 on your last. You threw a really good weight.
Okay.
Great communication on this team.
Whoa.
10-5.
Clean.
Whoa.
Clean.
Needs just one to stick.
Clean.
Whoa.
Clean.
Clean.
Whoa. You're fine.
Good.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, good spot for that one, and really no choice for Holly Hafeli here. Just needs to get rid of it.
Yeah, good.
Basically the same way. Yeah. You were 10-3 last one. So. Okay. 10. Okay, same thing. Little roll, I think nose is okay. You got it.
Last rock here for Holly Hafeli in the second end.
Same.
Stay close.
Yep. 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 All the way. All the way. Yeah!
I don't know if Gabby Brissett heard the call there, but
Shoot.
Yeah, I don't think so.
and so Taylor Reese-Hansen going to draw here.
65?
Could hit if she
65.
wanted to, but
I honestly think
it's
we
a
could
draw
drag a
for
70.
basically a piece of the forefoot. Gets the job done.
Just gotta bite the forefoot. Yeah. 65? I think 60 is okay.
Okay.
But we're kind of thinking.
65 's okay.
Yeah, we like 65.
Like 15 and a half to tee.
Yeah. Yeah, like her jawbone button would be really close.
Okay.
Tight down. Tight down.
So Bonneau and McKenzie discussing the weight with Taylor Reese-Hansen, her final stone in the second end. The Kim Bonneau freeze setting up this draw for two.
Thought all there.
Lots of room.
Close. No, I think it's all there. Okay, we're a little hot right now.
Okay. It's a bit further up.
Yeah, this looks a little heavy.
Yeah, it does.
We don't want to. We can't.
It's really There it curling.
We still can't.
Once it
We
starts to
still
curl,
can't
you'll
right
see the
now.
weight start to
Still
drop
curling.
off.
I know. Still cannot.
But the pressures have
Don't
not
touch
laid a
this.
broom to this at all.
Sit.
And will it stop?
Sit, 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 sit.
I don't think so.
Well, we
Okay,
didn't-
okay.
That's unfortunate for Taylor Reese-Hansen. Great opportunity there to score two, but the draw is a little bit too heavy. They'll
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Yep. Top 8. Make sure it's just full top 8. Damn, that even curled more. And she
Really surprised, but unfortunately she just didn't give her sweepers a chance on that.
Yep.
Well, and we've seen what the sweepers can do. We saw it with Megan's first rock. You know, it's clearly ice that you can drag the rocks on. So, yeah, you never want to have a situation where your sweepers are just staring at it the whole way down. So, unfortunate for Taylor, but we'll see if she can get something going here without the hammer. That slides a little deep for Juliana McKenzie with her first. A reminder that you can join the BC Championships 50-50 There will be a draw at the end of every game day throughout the championships. Support BC Curling and win big. I would also recommend, if you are a former competitive curler in BC or the father of a competitor in the competition, you should definitely buy 50/50 tickets. It's been a very good key to success thus far. But you can get your tickets at curlbc.ca/5050. That's the digits 5050.
Oh. No.
Have you talked to your ex-skip? Your old skip?
I haven't seen him since he won,
Oh.
but I think he owes me some money.
I think so too.
Okay, Nat, that's okay.
Yeah, I haven't collected mine yet either, so I'll have to do that.
Okay, down to it.
So freeze down to it for Natalie Hafeli.
Wait, is this one? Or hair? Actually, I like a hair last. I don't even mind a hair
And
last.
the follow down called here for Kim.
Walk it on. Yeah. Wait's close. Didn't think I was
Easy for
heavy.
line.
Line's
Good.
close.
Okay, go ahead, Dan.
T-line.
Line's good.
T-line.
Line's good. Yep.
T-line.
Hard line.
Can afford to be a little bit more than
Hard,
T-line
baby,
here.
hard
As, you know, they're trying to get to the ones at the back
Hard.
of the ring.
Line's really
Number
good.
one's getting by.
Yeah, I got to get by that top one.
Yeah.
They do. Now, does it stop in time? Yes, it does. Great shot
Nice
from Kim
shot.
Bonneau. Has had her draw weight dialed here this afternoon.
We just got
And so now we are going to see the center guard peel here from Holly Hafeli. There's still room to freeze in front of that red stone. You could do that too.
Yeah, I was thinking that they could definitely throw one more, and if they're not liking it after the next one, they could actually peel. They know
For
that
sure.
Gabby can throw those, but just electing to peel now. Just open things up in the 4-foot area.
Oh, boy.
Doesn't quite get out, but that'll be a corner guard for Holly Hafeli. That's only issue there, Melissa. Cut off your draw path potentially.
It does, yes.
Tight,
Yeah. Okay. Feels like you're kicking a 1. Yeah. 17. You got it.
So chance here now for Reese-Hansen to replace that guard. She doesn't mind if it's tolerance being from about a third of the way out to tight is okay
Line
too.
good.
liked it. Halfway.
2/3. We want it tight.
You don't want to leave it too high because you get a chance for
We
Team
talk.
Hafeli to actually draw around if they so choose. So
3.
you can see that Taylor's just putting her broom. They don't have to fully cover that blue rock, but
Just clean.
just maybe splitting center's
Want it cross
okay.
Center. It's coming. Good. Yeah. Really good. Good judge, guys.
That's a good spot right there.
6.5 to T is criminal.
Kim is on her game so far today.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Yeah, as we said, an important game here for Reese-Hansen. Holly Hafeli already out of the competition, so this is just for pride and maybe some bragging rights for them. But for Taylor Reese-Hansen, still an opportunity to potentially find herself into the page 1-2 game. So lots on the line for them here. They would need some other results to break their way, but you certainly want to give yourself a chance to be in that game. A loss here for Taylor would guarantee that she is in the 3-4 game.
Now we've got the pretty much the same
Yeah.
situation on both sides. Drop path is going to be pretty tough to get to that button with those two blue stones there.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate for Gabby Brissett.
Straight down.
Both of those ending up in exactly the wrong spot.
Another guard here from Megan McGilvery.
That's why I didn't mind another freeze on Gabby's first one there for Holly.
Easy.
2. Halfway.
Okay,
It's a
line's
little
Because you
bit.
essentially have Taylor guarding a rock that's back 4. You don't usually see that, but in this case, with those 2 corner guards blocking the draw path,
Whoa. Okay.
makes perfect sense.
No, yep, you gotta go. Yep, drag
Yep,
it, drag
bring
it
it over.
across.
To your
Whoa,
broom.
whoa.
Easy.
Whoa. Really good.
Sit. Good. Really good, Meg.
Well done.
17.
Nice shot there from Megan McGilvery.
Even if you just take the 2, it's not bad.
I think you're this side though.
You like this side? Feel?
I think Georgia is trying to catch the one in the top 8-foot as well.
Up.
Even though it's
Okay,
their
clean,
stone, they
clean.
want to kind of open things up.
Roll it.
No,
Yeah,
just
just-
straight peel.
Over curled out of the hand. Drives it right by everything. So another guard up here for Megan McGilvery. Reminder that you can check out all the photos, live scores, draws, and the digital event program for the BC Championships by clicking the banner on our official website, curlbc.ca.
Sliver less.
Line's good.
We're a little less. 2.5. 2.5.
Whoa.
2.5. 2/3.
Whoa, it's got to sit for line.
Okay. 2.5. We're a little higher.
Whoa, it's
Yeah.
got to sit. Just stay with it.
You can see this one catching the
Free.
curl very early
No,
here.
you
It's
can't.
not going to be as tight, but they're
Let it
trying to
sit.
get it to
Just
stop
Good.
right in
Good, really
line.
good. Sit.
And that's still pretty good.
At the same time. You got to give it one more
You could
try.
freeze here now, I think, if you're,
I think
if you're Team
so.
Hafeli.
Just a hair more.
So you're going to
Yeah.
try to run it again, maybe, or just straight peel.
You got to hit it.
You're not going to get too many options, I don't
Yeah.
think, John. So this might be the time that you take the chance to get in there.
Yeah, I agree. You get that slight over curl from Megan McGilvery, opens up that draw path.
Oh. Yep. Oh. 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 Oh.
Close to running it. Oh. That's the worry.
Yeah, definitely.
Now that side is completely gone.
Same kind of spot, like right around.
So if you're Team Reese-Hansen,
Sorry,
you're
I don't
probably
know,
actually looking to guard. Yeah, there's where she put her broom. This time a little bit more closer to center. And that will actually take away the draw path as well again. So great position for Reese-Hansen right now, and Team Hafeli trying to find a way to score.
Meg said it feels like you're hogging it.
I don't know if it's that bad, but it definitely feels like a 1.
Yeah, I think there's no reason for Hafeli to peel this stone. So for Taylor Reese-Hansen, you want to make sure you're guarding that out-turn draw, while also making sure to guard the tap. Rock placement will be key here for Taylor Reese-Hansen, her first rock in end number 3.
Tight. 2/3.
Too much line, you got max line.
Full line. 2/3. 2/3.
Taylor's just trying to find that weight. She was heavy on a draw earlier in the last end. Now throwing this guard, trying to make a big adjustment.
Tight.
Okay, whoa.
We're tight. Tight. Very tight.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let
Very
it sit.
tight.
It's got to sit.
Okay. We're not
This one's
in,
a little
but-
heavy as well.
Sit.
Good.
Good.
Good, guys.
Okay.
16,
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the freeze is definitely there for Hafeli if she wants it, yeah.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, good shot by Taylor. Just maybe about a foot tight and a couple inches over curl, but a chance here now for Holly. Can she save this end with a great freeze here?
The run technically is there. It's shorter now, but I don't hate the draw right now.
Yeah, huge shot here. If you're ever
But yeah, like
heavy on this, you
Yeah.
give Taylor Reese-Hansen
You got it.
almost a sure steal, maybe even of multiple points. So have to be close with this one.
Line's nice. Top 4. Line's good, just top 4. Top 4. It's got a curl.
Back 4.
You got a curl. Got a curl. You're on the top, yeah. Hard curl. You got to get up the guard. Hard curl. Okay, whoa, whoa.
Trying to get off these corner guards here. They do. Now will it slow down in time?
Oh, this looks pretty good.
Good job,
What a
guys.
shot. Pretty good. Did they tick off a little too much?
Dude, that went sideways.
Yeah, if Taylor could ever get a hair
It will.
inside of
Like,
that,
if you throw
be
decent
looking
weight,
really
it'll
good
go
for a steal.
absolutely sideways.
A little bit more, yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe not actually. 'Cause you got to get a
And this is one, Melissa, I think you just have to be careful you don't overthrow this.
That's right. Your tolerance is definitely on the lighter side. If you put this anywhere
Feet more.
on that
Like, I
path, top
really don't
4,
think
top
we
8,
need
top
much.
12,
Okay.
that's your tolerance,
Lighter
because then you really, I don't see Holly ever getting 2. So
Okay.
definitely want to be on the lighter side and let your brushers do their thing.
Honestly, not too much more than
Yeah,
your
I was
last.
just going to say not much
Like,
more.
Yeah, even for the tap, I think, too, right? That you just leave that in the sweeper's hands. You throw it
Exactly.
to T-line, and if the line's great, you let your sweepers
65.
get that extra few feet to move that blue stone out of being shot. But lots of options here for Taylor Reese-Hansen, her last.
Oh, that's all there.
Lots of room right now.
And again, you hear Juliana say right out of the hand, it's all there, and that's exactly where we said you don't want to be here. Looks like you have to go for line, though. This is really curling.
They're trying to communicate with each other, but they're screaming. They can't quite hear it. This is perfect if it gets to the inside.
Great shot from Taylor
what a
Reese-Hansen.
shot.
Perfect spot for that stone.
That's really good, Tay.
Yeah, good
one. Good shot.
Well managed by the sweepers.
Still thought that was an accident.
Reese-Hansen lies too, and there is no easy path in for one here, Melissa.
They're like, whoa,
There
that's
isn't.
a lot. I was
She's
like,
hoping that she can move this redstone back enough, and her shot,
Yeah, I
her
throw the
shooter
same
will be shot rock, and it looks like
Yeah, we'll just tighten her
it
left.
could be like when she gets to the nose of this redstone, she'll
we gave
be,
you here before. Okay.
oh, I don't know, a quarter into the button. But is there enough
Just same
space to
weight at
move
the-
it
Yeah,
back
yeah.
enough, John? I'm actually not sure.
I don't know, and you have to get to the nose of it. If you hit it
do.
anywhere on the high side, you're just jamming that redstone, and you're giving up a
Right.
steal of one. So I think the thing working for in Hafeli's favor, at least, is it's only a steal of one in that
Correct.
case. I think, given how this end is shaped up, you'd be okay giving up one
You
here.
got it. Line's pretty similar. Very
Last
left,
rock for
very left.
Holly Hafeli,
Stay
facing
close,
two without
stay.
hammer.
Stay close.
I think you can
Close.
go. I think you can go.
Yep. T, Will. Just T.
Wait,
Just
pretty
T.
good.
Pearl.
You're hearing them
Pearl,
say just T. They need to
Pearl,
move the
Pearl.
red stone.
Gotta get to the nose. Gabby Brissett trying to bring it over. Did they move it far enough? I don't think so. But they do cut it down to a steal of one. So a nice end there from Reese-Hansen. Holly Hafeli will keep the hammer as we move into the fourth end here at the BC Women's Curling Championship. I think most of the time you'd see a team with, at least a rock and a half in front of the button. Probably you would see them freeze to that. So That could be something they learn from as they head towards the U20 Canadian Championships later this year, as unfortunately Natalie Hafeli's corner guard slips into the rings for Juliana McKenzie. We'll give you a score update on the other games that are happening out here at the George Preston Rec Center. Of course, all these games are available streaming on Curling Zone and Curling Stadium. You can check us out on the Curl BC YouTube page. We have Brad Thompson facing off against Brent Pierce. Thompson leading 2-1. They have the hammer in the fourth. It's been all zeros all the time in the Venance. And, oh, sorry, we have one. Melissa, we have a one. 3 blanks in the first 3 ends in the B final for Glenn Venance against Connor Dean, but they settled for 1 in the fourth.
2-3.
So Venance leads that one 1-0. Dean has the hammer playing 5.
Nice.
In the C event, trying to stay alive, Cameron DeYoung against Jay Wakefield. DeYoung with a steal of 1 in the third. They lead 3-1, and right in front of us, Corinne Brown trying to guarantee herself a spot in the 1-2 game. Undefeated coming into this game, they're tied 1-1 with Sarah Ward.
I'll give her 17.
Second attempt for the corner guard there for Natalie Hafeli, and makes no mistake.
Yeah, it'll be top. Yeah, top far round.
Half a round.
Got it.
So with that redstone at the top of the 12, it's kind of like a no man's land. It's not short and it's not top 4. So actually Kim Bonneau has been asked to come around it and use it as a guard.
Line's good, really curling, yep. Hard line. Hard. Really hard line. Hard make, hard. Hard. Hard line. Hard. Top.
Go, 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 go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Hard.
there. Whoa.
Just a little on the light side, so it does over curl and
16-3.
comes right up to the other red stone.
I don't hate this.
A couple options for Hafeli. They can obviously play the double. They could actually probably play the double and roll behind their corner, but they've elected just to draw around the corner that was just placed there. So Gabby Brissett.
Curling now.
Line's really good.
Should be T. Line's good.
If anything, it has to move.
Full T. Well, if you
Okay,
can,
full
well, if you
three,
can.
though.
Back 4.
Curl a bit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You're good. Thanks.
Nice shot there by Gabby.
Yeah, nice draw around.
Okay.
You can see there, almost completely dead buried.
It's thin. Quarter.
Okay, peel. Yeah.
And always a good sign you made the draw well when your opponent goes up to peel the corner guard.
Very much. They're actually trying to play the peel this one, but play the shooter that goes to go into their 2 red. Maybe bump them around.
Whoa! Yes! Hard! Watch the roll up. Watch it. Get it.
Like that.
Like that.
Like that.
Kim Bonneau continuing to have a great performance here this afternoon.
Okay, either that or we're replacing.
I don't mind the hit and roll. You split the house nice that way.
I like here.
Do you ever play the wide?
I like this call.
Do you ever play
I
the
don't
wide?
think you need
hit
to
and
play
roll?
another corner guard right now. You can actually lie 2 if you play the hit and roll.
You want 5?
11.
Okay.
Well, that red is acting like a de facto corner guard for you. So yeah, I don't mind either. I think either are good.
Whoa, Joe. Whoa, Joe.
Close.
Whoa!
Yep.
Roll!
Don't quite get the roll behind that corner guard. So Reese-Hansen still lying second shot here.
Sorry,
This was the issue with playing the hit. If you
All right.
didn't roll into shot, now Taylor can hit this and lie 2 herself.
Yeah. You got it, Meg. 10-5.
Yeah, they didn't panic on that sweep, and it was interesting. It just ended up being a nose hit.
10!
The opportunity here for Megan McGilvery to hit and lie 2. They are sweeping hard out of her hand here,
Hard piece. Hard.
trying to save it, and they will not.
9-3.
That's a big miss there for Megan McGilvery.
Yeah, she's just kind of sliding.
Had to stay in the house somewhere.
10? I like 10.
Surprised to see them throw that with so much weight too, Melissa. Is that something that you've seen out of the teams here with how much the ice is curling?
Mostly inside out. If you're playing the inside out, they have thrown it up a little bit more. But
They're big.
Taylor tends to throw that way. She doesn't seem to throw the outside in very often. You definitely drop your weight when you're throwing it that way. And I prefer that. Just if you throw that lighter weight again, your sweepers get more involved in every single shot.
It's a great throw. That just caught.
Nice shot there.
A good shot from Georgia Kapitko. Hafeli lies 2.
Okay, so just 10-5. Yeah, you got it, Meg. Like you can.
You can hear the numbers, 10-5. That's a nice control weight. Second chance here for Megan to get the hit and roll.
Clean. Whoa.
Whoa.
Close. Yeah. Clean. 10. Clean. Yep. We're hair up. Whoa.
Girl.
Okay. Just nose.
She's just down.
Trying to get that roll under, just never quite managed the line there.
Yeah, the sweepers did say it was a little hair up, so it was going to run straighter, but didn't quite get the roll. Chance here now for Team Hafeli to do the exact same thing, hit and roll under. And they can roll actually quite far, get away from any type of double. They could actually roll away too, the other way as well. Just trying to separate their stones.
Hurl. 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 Hurl.
This needs to stick around.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, yeah, just overthrown a little bit there from Georgia. So that will roll out, and
We have to roll it a hair mile.
might be heading for a blank here, Melissa.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we roll
I think
in.
you're right.
Yeah, like a little
Want to let you know, John, I worked with somebody yesterday, Dave from Philadelphia, and his idea of the blanks, if he was seeing one coming, is he'd give us some fun facts.
Oh, some fun facts.
Yeah.
Like about what?
Well, yesterday was about Penticton and
Yeah.
the history of Richmond and a couple other things.
Okay.
So I want to challenge you on that.
Well, I think I seem to remember a provincial game where I gave you some history about blimps.
I do remember
I
that.
do recall that. So
I do recall that. I don't remember the actual history, but I do remember you telling me.
well, it was about how the spire on the Empire State Building's the initial intention behind that was that they thought it was going to be a place to dock blimps.
Right.
Hard.
No roll.
Watch it.
Trying to save the shooter here. Will it hang on? And it does. Nice shot by Taylor.
Like, it's crazy.
There's the option for Holly if she wanted to go around this red stone.
Okay.
I think they're thinking about it because Holly's really great at making some
I think it's really
fantastic draws here. There's no point in really hitting that one unless you're willing to blank. So why not try and find a way to get a skipper's deuce here?
Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah, you can go just up. Okay.
So yeah, that's why I couldn't give you a fun fact. Not going to be a blank.
Okay, just draw. Yeah, I think we're still trying to go for our 2. Yeah, I like it. This has to be above T. You got it.
So chance here for Holly Hafeli to get one buried behind that red guard, potentially
Top
set
floor.
herself
Just
up
top floor.
to score a deuce.
I go it. Yep.
Would love this to be fully buried top
Yep.
4 foot,
going.
maybe side
Yep.
button.
Bring it as far as you can now. Yes, you gotta go. Gotta be
Natalie and Gabby trying to hold this here. You got to get by the corner. I think they are. Now you got to get in for shot.
Really good sweep, guys.
Great sweeping.
Yeah, not bad, but it's a pretty short run for Taylor Reese-Hansen here. And if you could ever stick this, you'd be forcing Holly into a draw for a single.
16-4. Your line is. Berms. your sliver high. It's good.
Okay. 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 Hey. Sight down. Yeah. Sight down here.
Last rock for Taylor Reese-Hansen, fourth end. Looking for a short run back to try to set up the force. Juliana McKenzie on this.
Whoa. You got it. Sit. Good. Nice.
And very nice
Well done.
from TRH. So Holly will have to decide if she wants to hit or draw here. It will be against 2.
Nice.
And looking like she's going to hit.
Hurt. Do that nice.
Good end.
Just 10. Gosh, just had to be a little deeper. Yeah. Super close. Sliver more. You got it. Good 10.
Final stone, Holly Hafeli
10. Down. Yep. That's good.
needs a hit and stick for a single point.
Yep.
Gabby Brissett trying to hold this here. This is curling.
Nice sweep there.
Very nice sweep there from Brissett. It will roll in for the single point. But Reese-Hansen will keep a 2-1 lead. Hafeli to chase.
Yep. Clean. Curl. Curl. Close. 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 Straight.
Trying to hit and roll under here for Gabby Brissett. Got to be close.
Really good.
Very nice.
Yeah, lovely.
Didn't get fully buried, but you can see there, pretty close.
Chase it.
Yeah, it's definitely chaseable for sure.
Right now.
2/3.
I kind of like the chase, but
So do I.
So I'm making it this way.
If you don't make this double peel,
You got it.
you will be chasing, and not in a good way.
yeah, this is the point in time where you decide if you're literally chasing or you want to take, maybe change tactics here and make them chase you by making a great shot on going after that shot stone.
Whoa. It's close. Good. Atta girl. Good girl.
If you make the double peel, that helps for sure. Another great shot from Chmpshp. Her streak continues here. Center guard will go back up for Hafeli.
Really cleaning up my mess.
Again, if you make the shots, then
Yeah, you just heard
what does it matter, That was the risk there was you don't make the double peel, and then Holly just puts a better guard on this
Thank you, Big.
shot
Thank you,
rock,
Big.
and it's in a perfect spot, really, right on the lid. So
Come down to 3.
that was the hesitation for me, but hey, if you make it,
It's sitting. You're 3.
Oh, sit.
all is well.
Center.
This is over curling, though, for Gabby Brissett, and it's also high, so chase will certainly
Okay,
be on
Gabby.
now. It's almost fully open there in the top 4.
11-5.
A reminder to grab your 50-50 tickets. You don't even have to be in the building to get them. There'll be a draw at the end of every game day throughout the championships. You can support BC Curling and win big. Get your tickets at curlbc.ca/5050. That's 5050.
Clean. Wait, it's good. Clean. Yep.
11-5. Hard. You gotta go.
You really want to roll this away from the center.
Hard.
Get it out of the forefoot.
Big girl.
Go.
Yeah, a little surprised they didn't chase the roll more there.
Yeah, be a little more aggressive on that
Yeah.
roll.
13-1.
But still nice shot there from Bonneau. Reese-Hansen lies 2.
Ten, 5. Yep. 11. Oh. Whoa. Curl. Hey, sorry, Joe.
And will not get the roll. So now maybe a chance to play a little more aggressively here for Megan McGilvery. You'd love to roll this out into the 12-foot.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see again, we talked about this earlier, is that Taylor definitely favors the inside-out shot, so they're actually going to try and cross the blue stone and roll the shooter out to the 12-foot. Looks like another blank end over in the B final.
10.
Still 1-0.
Whoa, no. Or 10. No. Oh, nice. Just nose. Okay. 9.
And that will also hit right on the nose.
Good call, Jay.
I like 10 still.
Definitely been an issue for both teams here, Melissa. They haven't really been able to find the hit and rolls when they've needed them.
Just a hair more than your last.
Yeah,
sit.
very true. That just means you just got to be a little bit more aggressive on the roll. Try and get the sweep early, and if you know that it's not, over curling, then you're safe and sound. But if you kind of wait till late till it starts to curl, it's much more harder to make the roll.
Curl. Okay.
Get another nose hit. Taylor's going to have to be careful. She's definitely going to have to roll on this shot, because if she doesn't, she's going to leave a double back to Team Hafeli.
Yeah.
Okay. See, mine's just. Yeah.
Coach Monica McCarr, you can see in the background.
So we'll see if Megan can make the roll here.
Hard curl. Gotta move
And
this.
once again,
Hard,
Kim
Kim.
Bonneau
Hard,
trying to
Kim.
bring this
Hard.
over.
Hard, Kim. Hard. Roll.
And that's pretty good. They needed a roll there. If you know it's there, the double was pretty easy.
Yeah, great shot there.
10-5. Oh, okay. Just kidding. Great weight.
It just seemed like
Megan's happy.
well, it seemed like they brought her weight down a little bit too on that one, which is what I've been saying. I think especially with how this ice is curling, I'd love to bring my sweepers into play a little more. That was a really nice shot there from Megan.
I don't want it. There. See what you like down there.
Looks like Holly's playing the hit and roll. Trying to roll right to the side of that
Still try to get
red
this
shot
roll.
stone.
Like if the double's there, it's just flat.
Yeah, this is good.
I don't know if the double's there, actually.
I'm not sure either.
If you throw like a 4-second peel. But yeah, hit and roll somewhere in the vicinity here for Holly Hafeli is good.
Yeah, you got it.
First rock for Holly Hafeli here in the fifth end.
Gonna be pretty close. They're calling on and off.
Oh, really nice.
Great
What
shot
a
from
shot.
Holly Hafeli.
Just roll
Awesome
back.
shot.
Shoot.
Yeah, unfortunately, it
It
did get a
did.
little spin at the end that might actually make the difference between the rock being able to be
just rolled
chased
up
for
again.
Taylor and not.
Just stay close.
What a brilliant shot. Well done.
Whatever she likes.
You got a nice hack.
Can't see a lot of this redstone, but if you just throw that nice soft back line to hack weight, you should be able to chase this, get almost to the nose of that redstone and push the blue one back as far as you can.
Okay. Yeah. Should come up in this spot. I think so. Yeah. Just a 12-5.
Yeah.
Okay. Sight down. Sight down.
We take the guard, that's okay. That's pro side here.
Yeah. Okay. Sight down. Sight down.
I heard the conversation there. If they happen to tick the guard, they want to tick it, they want to chunk it, they want to move it out of the way.
12-5. A little heavy. Oh, whoa.
Close, clean it.
Pulling heavy out of her hand here.
Whoa. We're heavy. Straight.
It's close. Gotta get by that guard. They're by. Now do you have it? Great shot, Taylor Reese-Hansen.
Oh, what a shot. There's some back and forth, straight curl, and she makes a pistol.
Oh, so close.
11-9.
Yeah, been a well-played end from both teams here. We'll see if Holly Hafeli has the answer. I think the double is there, Melissa.
I think so too. Half a rock should be able to get both reds going.
You got it.
Yep.
Last rock for Holly Hafeli needs a double here to avoid giving up two.
Gotta go.
Hard. Gotta go.
Natalie Hafeli's been on it out of the hand, trying to hold it. Does not move it far enough, but does shrink the scoring area here for Taylor. This is not a gimme draw, I wouldn't say.
I agree.
No, Megan just having a quick look. Can you nose that redstone MB second shot? I'm assuming that you can, just based on her having a quick look at it.
Okay.
65, 70.
I don't hate a 65, but
Yeah,
we
it
know
is
that-
a 70.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Try and get a good read on this side.
Yeah. Okay. Sight down here. Sight down, Tay.
So we saw Taylor Reese-Hansen miss a draw for 2 back in the second end, a chance to redeem herself here. Final stone needs full 4 foot for 2.
Slot sliver bag.
Lots of room right now.
I didn't think so. Okay.
Line's
Wait,
close.
whoa.
Be easy for line. Where is it?
G-line. Top
She's
4. Lights
good.
to go a bit.
Line's good. Go ahead.
Lights to go. We gotta
Reapers
go.
like it.
Hard. Hard.
They're going to the nose of that red one. They can just pretty much put their heads down and go.
Hard, Kim.
Is close. Kim Bonneau trying to drag it. Can they get it there? Yes, they can.
Oh,
Great
beauty.
sweep from Bonneau and McKenzie.
Good
Bring
ball.
it
Good
right
touch.
to the top of that red stone. Reese-Hansen makes no mistake. They do indeed get their 2 here in the 5th end. They will take a 4-1 lead into the 5th end break, and we're going to take a little break ourselves.
When curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Hello, curling fans, and welcome back to Curl BC and Curling Stadium's continuing coverage of the BC Women's Provincial Championships presented by Best Western. John Cullen alongside Melissa Soligo here for this final round-robin game between Taylor Reese-Hansen and Holly Hafeli. Playoff implications here for Reese-Hansen. Needs a win to keep herself potentially alive for a slot in that 1-2 game. For Holly Hafeli, it's just pride on the line here. And Melissa, kind of about what we expected through the first half of the game. Taylor Reese-Hansen has been the better team on the week between these two teams and has been the better team here this afternoon so far.
Exactly, and like I mentioned earlier, Taylor seems to be getting a little bit stronger each game that she plays. She had a couple not great games throughout the week, but definitely in the last 2 days has been playing stronger and stronger.
Yeah, they've been full value here for their 4-1 lead. Could be 5-1. Taylor had an open draw back in the second, but yeah, they've been very good, looking to continue that momentum here in the second half of the game.
Mine's good.
A reminder that you can check out all the photos, live scores, draws, and the digital event program for the BC Championships by clicking the banner on our official website. That's curlbc.ca.
Let it go.
Natalie just trying to throw that corner guard again. This one looks like it possibly slipped into the rings.
Just stopped short.
Okay, I think I'm gonna give you like a top 12.
But again, we talked about this in previous ends. Corner guards out there, not super usable, unfortunately.
That's right. So that first one with Juliana's maybe just slipped a little bit deep too, so you can hear Taylor just calling for a top 8.
Mine's really good.
Trying to put another one in the rings.
I think it's gonna come down.
Mine's really good.
Like to go.
There it goes. All you guys.
We're just tight.
Yeah, it's down.
Just tight.
Hard.
Hard, guys. Hard, hard, hard.
Hard.
Hard to top 8. Yep, you got it. Yep. Okay, good scrub. Good scrub.
Another great sweep there
Good. 6.
by the Reese-Hansen
You
team.
don't wanna know. 69.
Now you can see Holly having a look here. She really wanted to get that corner guard set up so they could use it. So she's now thinking about potentially a double corner, or do you go after the 2 redstones in the rings?
I think down 3, I like a double corner
I
here
do
for
too.
sure.
Now I like the fact that she's not afraid to do this.
Yeah, I think so too. I think this is a strategy that you would see most top teams play when they're down 3. I know there's still 5 ends to go, but yeah, I like the call for sure.
Still moving long.
Stands to reason with the 5 rock rule. If you throw 2 corner guards and you make all the rest of your shots, you'll probably get 2.
That's right.
Okay, that works now.
That's a better one there by Nat.
Okay.
They might be able to get under. Okay. I mean, if they do, it's playing in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
So Kimbano just throwing a tight guard here, just slightly on the right-hand side of center. Partially touching center would be good too. You don't want to leave anything exposed so that there's any hit and roll behind those corners for Team Hafeli.
Hold there.
Tight. Just stay down close.
Are you to this one?
Not quite.
No, no.
Okay.
Just a 3.
Well,
Get
just
over,
gotta
Pearl.
sit down then. It's really
No,
gotta
we
sit.
are frozen.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Bring
hard
it
then.
down.
Hard. Hard. We're just to it. Hard line.
Plan B here, freeze to the Reds' top 12 stone.
Okay, that's fine.
Good, Kim. 16-4.
That works.
Just hit and roll. 10? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You got it.
Hit and roll here for Gabby Brissett. Most importantly, here's the roll. It's the shooter.
10, 10, 5.
Not too worried about making the double. They just want to make sure that they get this buried.
Yep.
This shooter buried behind those guards.
Yep. 10-5.
That is the focus.
Yep. Roll it.
So they got that red. Do they have the roll behind the corner? Pretty close. Nice shot
Yeah.
there from Gabby.
Really nice.
Okay. If we get a top one, that's fine.
Yep.
Here?
I was seeing that.
Yep.
11-5. Okay. Okay, I was 12-8 on my last.
So they are going to chase it up 3 here. I think you can see probably half of this or so from the hack.
And you heard the tolerance there by Taylor. If you happen to hit the guard, that's okay too. You'll expose that blue stone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Clean,
Whoa,
clean.
close.
11-5.
Gotta hit one or the
Whoa,
other though. That is the key.
11-5.
Yeah, I can never miss this one wide.
Whoa, curl.
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 Hard.
Curl.
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 Hard to
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch the roll.
No.
And very nice shot again by Chmpshp. I mean, if my second was playing this good, I'd have them chase a mostly buried rock around a corner guard too.
I agree. What a phenomenal game she's having.
So Taylor Reese-Hansen lying 3 without hammer here, and we are seeing Holly Hafeli, I think, continue to be aggressive here. Going to go around the corners
You're big,
again,
you're really
it looks
big.
like.
I'm good.
Back forward.
This isn't too bad. Those really any of those red stones aren't in great positions.
It's
So
running
they're-
okay.
It's coming down. Back.
It's not like they're in the top 4 or top button area. They are definitely usable to be frozen to. But unfortunately for this one, for Gabby Brissett, it's gonna go deep and maybe out the back door. That's a big miss for Gabby Brissett.
Yeah, bad timing for that.
Alright.
Allows Reese-Hansen to peel this corner guard here.
Feel.
Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa. Get off.
Oh, curl, curl, curl.
Oh, Megan really gave that one an extra at the end.
Watch it. I got it.
Just manages to get it.
And through all the reds as well.
No problem.
And the other women's game out here this afternoon, Corinne Brown with another 2 against Sarah Wark. So Corinne leads that one 5-2. They're the only undefeated team remaining in the field, so a win in this game would guarantee them a spot in the 1-2 game.
I'm like just barely off nose.
They still have one more game to go against Cailey McMillan.
I like what I've been throwing at 10, but okay. A questionable 10? Yes.
So Team Hafley's been trying
Hey,
really
Cullen.
hard here to get things buried behind guards and try and generate a 2, and now they've elected to play the hit. There's nothing really to hide behind, so it's almost like they're going to try and bail here and get out of this end. You really don't want to be forced to one here, though.
Yup.
Yeah, I think the unfortunate part for them here is that Taylor Reese-Hansen's lying 3. It's not necessarily an easy path to a blank here.
Hard.
Yeah, I mean, they could have elected to maybe play the freeze. I know that's a little bit difficult, but the option was there.
That will roll out for Georgia Kapitko.
Rip is fine too. Okay. Think we still keep it up. Okay.
And they're just going to get rid of this corner guard, and they can roll onto the rings here too. Melissa still lie 3.
Yeah, this corner guard isn't very threatening, John, but I get it. Like, just get rid of it.
Yeah, you're up 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Hard.
We don't want to nose it.
Roll it.
And it just rolls
Wow,
onto the rings.
just.
Good sweep there from Bonneau and McKenzie. Saving that McGilvery rock. It rolls onto the rings, and Reese-Hansen continues to lie 3.
You might have to take it to this one. If I go over there and they just straight run, like you haven't really gotten anywhere. Let's do that.
I don't mind this. Not really in danger of giving up a steal. What do you think?
No, I like this too. I mean, they looked at going around the red one and using it as a guard, but you heard one of the players say that they potentially have the short run and then they would be buried and then it would actually be more difficult. So I know this isn't an easy shot, but if you can even just get to the face and if you tap it a couple inches, that's okay. But the brushers have not laid a broom to this stone yet.
bump.
Yeah, Team Hafeli has definitely struggled with their draw weight here today at times, and another example of it there from Georgia.
Yeah, call in the rip. I was gonna say, I just like we're sitting 3. We don't need to make our lives any more harder. We will get the force. Yeah. Okay. Exactly. Make it go.
You guys good with just ripping it?
And again, this end has really been a reflection of the game, Melissa. Taylor Reese-Hansen really in no trouble here without the hammer at any point. Team Hafeli just hasn't been able to find that shot or two to really put the pressure on Taylor. So it's an open hit for Taylor Reese-Hansen, her first here in end 6, looking to lie 4.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hard.
dude, that's off.
Hard.
Oh, other way.
Curl.
That's fine.
Okay.
And indeed they will.
All right.
Sorry, just softed it.
Well, Holly needs to try and find a way, you know, to generate 2. It's going to be very, very difficult. They could play the hit and roll. They could play the freeze again. But because that rock is on the tee line, as you know, she should have a shot on her second one to get a point if she needs to do that. So might as well take a chance here and play the freeze again. See if she can lock this on.
Anything else? We could always draw under if she doesn't make the run.
Still wide open, right?
Yeah. I don't mind it.
I feel like if we're going there, she's blasting it.
Yeah. I mean, chances are she still makes the run, but then you can draw or hit. Yeah. I like coming under. Yeah, but then, yeah. Because I don't think she's drawing to it. No.
They're hitting now?
No, they're drawing under.
You got it.
Oh, okay.
Sliver last?
Don't know if I love that. You won't be shot.
No. So they just talked about, you know, whether to play the freeze again, and Taylor can blast everything, and they get a draw for 1. If you come under and she makes the perfect short run, they can draw for 1. So, or hit actually as well, hit and stick for 1. So they felt that by playing this, they may have an option of hitting or drawing on their last to get the point, but it's a matter of whether Taylor decides to chase the stone or not as well.
Good judge, guys.
Maybe if it's line second, she will, and
This came back too much.
We also have the option to just freeze and lie 2.
She had quite a bit.
And then Holly's
Every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube.
A great look there at all the support for Team Reese-Hansen here in the crowd at the George Preston Rec Center. Probably the biggest, I would say, touring fan contingent here at the BCs from what I've seen.
Whoa, you're good. Really good spot.
And if you're watching this and you're a Curl BC member, a reminder that you can receive exclusive home, condo, and tenant insurance savings and enhanced coverages at our partner, Bel Air Direct. It pays to be a member. You know who's not a Curl BC member anymore?
Line's good. We looks pretty good.
Me.
You.
Yeah.
You. I knew
I
it.
know. I moved.
Top
I moved. It's my fault.
Room. Top eight. Top eight. Still lots of room. Top eight's okay.
Missing out on all these great Bel Air Direct savings, Melissa.
Yes, you are.
Oh, let it work. Curl. Straight. Curl. I don't care.
So Team Reese-Hansen with the hammer here now, and Hafeli goes up at the center and makes a perfect freeze. Natalie Hafeli makes a perfect freeze on that stone thrown by Juliana McKenzie. It looks like we're going to have some rocks in play here towards the middle.
Hard line. Hard line. Line's okay. Line's okay. Hard. Yep, you gotta go. Hard. You really gotta go line. Hard line.
Kim Bonneau trying to lean on this one. Got to get by this center guard. Oh, they just rub it.
Okay, just tight. Yeah. 16-3.
Doesn't end up in a horrible spot for Juliana, but certainly not where they wanted it.
Yeah? Even just sit here is not bad.
Over in the men's B final, Glenn Van Nance facing off against Connor Dean. A big steal of 3 in the 7th end. So Van Nance leads that one 5-0. The winner of that game will face off against Jared Colomea in the 1-2 game later this evening.
Becky! You have no line right now. Room. Becky. Curl. Room. Curl. Hard curl.
They're just trying to tap and roll, I believe, are they, John?
Yep.
Trying to get this to curl at least to the nose.
Yeah, I think it was either it could come the inside of that red one, or if it curled enough, you could actually, they were maybe hoping you could get to the nose of your blue one and tap a little bit, but unfortunately that didn't really come off there for Gabby Brissett. I think just a little too much weight, didn't quite catch the curl in the way they were hoping.
Yeah, that was my thought. But I don't hate the peel. Or the peel. Whatever you like. I think it's the hit and flop or the rip.
Here.
Okay. Yep. 11-5.
The women's draw will all be settled
You'll get
tonight
some movement, stay close. Yeah.
as Kayla McMillan faces off against Corinne Brown in a quasi rematch of last year's provincial final. If Corinne Brown beats Sarah Wark here, she will be guaranteed to be in the 1-2 game. Kayla McMillan needs a win in that game to guarantee that she would be in it. And Kristen Ryan will finish off her round-robin slate against Steph Jackson-Bayer. Kristen Ryan also in that mess of teams at 2 wins, where they could potentially find themselves into a 1-2 game as well, depending on results. So lots still to figure out on the women's side of the draw here. We know the 4 teams that will be in the playoffs, but in what order, we are still yet to figure it out here. You won't want to miss it. We'll be back with all that coverage at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern.
I don't
here
think
on Curling Stadium.
Bury there, because that would get rid of our tap. I think you're just going a bit so we still have that.
Okay. Like, back 12?
You could probably do it pretty easy. Like if you just
Okay, because I think you just want to just get by this.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, like, what are we trying though?
Seems like they don't love any of the options here, Melissa.
No, they're just trying to decide what kind of weight to throw, but they're worried that if they roll too far under, they won't have their blue one available to run back or like to tap back on blue one to blue one to red. But they also don't want to jam it on the bluestone that's back 8, so you have to get under. You have to cross your rock, cross this rock and get under the blue a little bit.
Close.
But Georgia was hoping they could at least leave it mostly exposed so that it's usable. This one might over curl.
Yeah, it does remove that top 12 red stone, but rolls into the wide open 8-foot on the other side.
Yeah, when it's close, just be down already.
Sure.
There's that one lonely red stone right now in the rings.
And then they guard. Could rip it in the side one. Like we have hammer right now.
Whatever you like.
We want to make sure we can get one.
Yeah, I agree.
Right now they can make this and
Yeah, it's about half a rock.
Half?
Yep.
Not sure I love this.
Let's make it, guys. Nice deal.
I'm not sure why you just, at this point, wouldn't just hit
the open one.
Hit the open
Isn't the
one
center
in
guard
line
helping
two.
you right now?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Definitely could just hit the open one, make it a little easier on yourself.
I would be tempted to do, especially down 3-1 in the house of your opponent's stones.
Oh, close.
Yeah, I don't like leaving that. So Hafeli could just throw another guard, or they could play the tap now. It is a bit early, maybe, but
Just center.
No, your nose. You got to take that now.
Okay. Yeah. Right to nose.
they're going to play it now, and it's just a matter of how many rocks it's going to take for Team Reese-Hansen to get rid of those blue stones and have a chance to score here. Still 4 rocks to come, so she'll have some chances.
10-5.
Clean.
Hair soft.
But I kind of agree with you, John. I'm not sure that they really needed to peel that guard that was actually helping you.
Yeah, I agree. I just think being down 3-1 in the house would give me
never-
pause.
Yeah, never fun.
And now you're down 4-0 in the house. And you're just never looking like scoring 2 here. I think if you hit that open one, you keep your chances of scoring 2 alive, but I agree that by peeling the guard, you're less likely to give up a steal, which if that's fine, if that's the team kind of talk or strategy, but I think I would have been inclined, to hit the open one in the house. What do I know? I'm up here.
Playing the double here, Megan McGilvery. Maybe try to catch the third. Double for sure.
Nice shot from Megan. Makes the double, rolls in for third shot.
Either that and roll in. It'll roll back in.
I think you gotta hit nose if you're hitting it.
Come off the wall at all. Did this come off the wall?
Like, do you like nose or do you like rolling back in?
Yeah, I think I would have. I think I would have pulled it off.
I don't think it touched.
I don't think it touched. Not that they asked me, but I think their clocks are probably running right now.
Yeah, we called
it.
Yeah, can you get them to check if that came off the wall?
I have no idea.
Get who to check.
Can we pull up the stream?
That's okay. We just need somebody to.
Can we pull up the screen?
The stream.
Yeah, the stream. Oh, I thought she meant like on the screen in the arena. I actually wasn't paying attention to see whether
I
that
wasn't
hit or not.
either.
I'll go check for them right now.
Okay. I don't know if I'm allowed to yell down or not, but.
No, they're talking about if the blue hit the pad, but I wasn't watching the shot.
We'll let them know in a minute.
Did you see?
I don't think it did, but.
I was grabbing my rock.
Let's see.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I think so.
No. No.
Thank you.
No.
Okay.
There you go.
If
We're
you want, we can just nose. But
Yeah, we'll just
Taylor
take
Reese-Hansen owes me $10 extra
You
for
got it, Joe.
taking care of
I'll
that.
give you a hair more because we haven't been out this far.
Yeah.
Taylor was sweeping it. How did she not forget so
I know,
quickly?
she forgot.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Curl.
Team Hafeli, Georgia Kapitko, just trying to hit this right on the nose.
Curl.
The reason they were so concerned about that blue stone is because he didn't want to drive the red one back onto it and let it fall into the ring. So that was just why the concern was there about the blue stone.
For sure.
So it's a hit and roll out. So now it's looking a little cleaner here
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Reese-Hansen.
10-5?
Yeah.
Okay. Like you can.
Yeah. Close.
I'm not sure if I've ever helped the players on the ice before
No, I don't think I
make a
have.
decision about whether a rock's in or out. They trusted us too.
I know.
Notice that right away. They just
I
said,
know.
okay. Yeah. So
That was quick.
yeah, it's good to know we've got the cachet with the players.
No roll. Sit.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Great shot from Meg.
Oh, what a call by Taylor as well. That is a beaut.
Holy.
And now Holly, no question here what she needs to do. She needs to freeze right on to that stone just thrown by Megan McGilvery. That was
Well, you know,
brilliant.
you peel the center guard and then you make a double and then your opponent rolls out and then you make a perfect hit and roll to freeze, then yes, peeling is the right call. Sorry to Team Reese-Hansen.
She's making everything.
It's a lot of reverse engineering to do.
I'm really good at the commentator's curse where I'm not cursing the players, but rather myself. Where I say something and then I'm made to look very stupid, not that long after.
Hair
Back
tight.
four.
A little tight. Kate, where
First
are we?
rock for
Back
Holly
four,
Hafeli.
Kate,
Seventh
early.
end,
Gotta keep it,
trying to
yeah.
find a freeze
Yeah.
here.
Hard
Yeah,
line.
tolerance is just slightly heavy. They can afford to tap this just a bit.
Gotta go,
Line
Kate,
is of
hard.
most
You
importance.
gotta go. Hard for line. You gotta keep that line.
Hard.
Hard, Eloise. Okay, whoa, you're off it. Just leave it higher.
Weight was perfect, but
Weight
she
was perfect. Just
over curls the hair.
Wow.
Perfect weight.
Yeah, I think it should.
A little bit.
We could nose and then both of them should go. But then
The other thing that we could do is we could just do
yeah, but that's fine. Then we blank.
whatever you're seeing.
And we hold hammer into 8.
This probably has like.
I don't love that. I think we hit. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you like right on the nose, or you want to flop a little?
Whichever. Then go for the flop. Nose. It's not the same weight.
Wow,
eh?
that's two different shots.
Yeah, it is.
I think nose is pretty good.
No.
We're okay with a blank.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
I think we'd have to
I
hit
don't-
it a sliver high though.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
I don't think you
I
need to
know,
make this
I
too
don't-
complicated,
I don't
really.
quite get it.
If it's ever like
No,
if we
me
are getting
neither.
close to nose, just
I agree. I think,
let it
yeah,
come out.
you.
Got it. I think
Nose
if
is
we
fine,
nose
hit
it-
and
Nose
roll
is
is
good.
fine.
Yeah, totally. And if you, like they said, if you hit the pile, it ends up being a blank. That's not bad either.
Exactly.
Take the hammer and a 2-point lead into 8 and be
like 7/8 high.
more than happy with that.
Firm.
Okay.
Just
Yeah. I like that.
I can also understand wanting to score too. You know, you feel like you've had the best of your opponents,
Right
and
down here.
6-2 on the scoreboard starts to feel pretty good to look at.
No. Curl.
Yeah, hard curl.
Curl.
Calling curl right out of the hand for Juliana McKenzie.
You got it.
Would love to stick the shooter,
Okay.
and unfortunately they will not. So
Just wide. Yeah,
indeed, it may be a blank here.
that's fine. Yeah. 8-7.
Still need a couple shots to be made, but yeah, seemed like Taylor didn't quite get out to, or sorry, didn't quite get that one back to the broom.
Okay. Just 10.
You got it.
Ten. 10-5.
Curl. Hard curl. Hard.
You'd love
curl.
to
You
stick
gotta
this
beat
if
it
you're
up.
Holly Hafeli,
Hard
force
curl,
Taylor
Gabby,
into
you
a
gotta beat it
shot
up.
for the
Hard, you
blank
got it,
rather
you
than a
got it, you
throw
got it.
through.
Yeah, you got it.
Gabby
you got it.
Brissett trying to bring this over,
Sweet, Gabby.
and unfortunately it will roll out. So it'll be a free blank here for Taylor Reese-Hansen.
All right. Okay.
Now's a great time to get in a 50-50 plug.
Okay. Yeah. Just get a
Every
better
game
shot.
day,
Okay, I love
you
it.
have a chance to win, and you don't have to be in the building.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Another good result for Taylor Reese-Hansen, electing to peel the center guard early, pays off in a blank. They have the hammer and a 2-point lead here in the 8th end of this final women's round robin matchup. Taylor Reese-Hansen again needing a victory here to potentially get herself into the 1-2 game. So lots on the line for them.
You got it.
Very similar start to the previous end where the center guard goes up. Juliana McKenzie making no mistake, top 8. And now the corner freeze by Natalie Hafeli.
Love to take this opportunity to thank all of our numerous sponsors who make this event possible, including our platinum sponsors, Best Western, Original 16, Bel Air Direct, and the local 258 of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Our gold sponsor is AirVac Services. We also have many other local sponsors and supporters, and we want to thank our venue and media partners as well, the Langley Curling Club, the Township of Langley, the George Preston Rec Center, Czech TV. Coverage will begin on Czech TV tomorrow, and cbc.ca. And we appreciate the crucial support from our provincial funding partners, the BC Fairs, Festivals, and Events Fund, and the government of BC.
Good. Still head down. I thought you gotta go. D, hard.
So that second stone of Natalie Hafeli's came up short. It isn't in full 12, but it does give Team Reese-Hansen now a chance to draw to the wing.
15-5.
Try and separate their stones that way.
Yep, come a little further, a little deeper if you can. Yep. Hard. Yep.
And no mistake there made by Juliana.
Yeah, very nice shot. Reese-Hansen lies to.
Top 8.
I think it's top 4.
Top 8. Yeah, you're top 8. Okay.
You got it.
Line's good.
Top 8. Top 12. Top 12.
Wait only.
Top 12. Top 8. Getting close.
Hey.
Gabby Brissett now trying the corner freeze herself.
Coming up, though. Yep, keep going for weight. Keep going. Yep.
Straight. Top 12.
Yep. Hard, straight.
This looks pretty
hard,
close.
straight. Hard.
Nice shot.
Really good shot, Gabby.
Yeah, good shot there from Gabby. Right on the corner, and
Stop for a second. We might agree. Yeah. It's almost 7-8.
see
3
if-
quarters close. Yeah.
Taylor's gonna
I like my out. Yeah.
have Juliana try to make the triple peel here. I think there is a way in which all 3 of these blues go, or you at least get the blue guard off the center. Maybe you leave one up, but
Close.
throw it hard, see what happens.
Curl. Okay, just you're fine. Okay.
And I think this is just going to be a straight peel for Kim Bonneau.
Okay.
Can we come this way?
Hey. We going for the top? Just because our main thing in this end was to limit. Like if you tap and
I don't hate this one more time. I think they're gonna peel again.
I like this too. You might as well throw up another center guard.
Yeah, it seems like Reese-Hansen is content to peel it, so if you know your opponent's going to peel, then
Hair big.
it's never a bad call.
Full 3.
Curl.
3. Coming down.
Oh! Curl! Line's close! Easy!
2.
Clean. Really good.
Okay. Just feel.
And indeed, it will be the peel for Kim Bonneau.
Clean.
Well,
Clean. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, good. Kim.
Straight peel again. One more guard maybe by Team Hafeli.
Certainly seems that way.
Okay.
If you're enjoying the BC Championships, you can check out the photos, live scores, draws, and the digital event program for the championships over on our official website. You can just click the banner. Very easy. curlbc.ca.
Two, 3. Line's good.
Full 3.
3.
Got a curl. 12.
3.
It'll go. It's curling. Just let it stop. It's curling.
Close.
Just let it
Okay,
stop.
straight only.
Just let it stop.
Let it stop.
This is maybe a little tighter than they would have wanted from Georgia Kapitko. This might draw an attempt at the stones in the house from Team Reese-Hansen.
3/4 is close. Okay. Quarters high. Okay.
Take it.
Like you can, Meg.
Yeah, I think 3/4 might catch all three of them. Megan McGilvery with her first.
Whoa. Close.
Close. Ooh, a little unfortunate to lose their red one there.
Very
they are
close.
shot too. Just wonder if I'm Hafeli and I'm down a couple here, I might be tempted to draw around the center here.
Yeah, 8 then. I think I would be tempted. You have to decide if you're ready to put your hat on this, and I mean, forcing. You know, you always want to score an 8, and so if you don't have the hammer and you have a chance to maybe get around a guard and make life difficult for your opponent, that might be the way to go. But hitting and rolling out is not a good result.
Yeah, very unfortunate there for Georgia Kapitko.
She might sink one.
Then we have to run.
Did we ever just hit the ball off their blue? That's what we're doing.
Only I think we can do is that.
Oh,
I don't mind
like
this.
that.
Make her make it. You have a run.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if you roll out, Megs, it is pretty tough to roll on. Okay. Throw just here.
10-5. Okay. Okay. All right. Nice 10-5.
So they're going to be leaving that center guard up, but will be lying too. I think at this point you kind of dare your opposition to draw around it.
Clean.
Yep. Good. 10-5.
Yeah. You gotta roll.
Hard.
Definitely want to make sure you roll onto the rings here.
Yep.
If you're Megan McGilvery.
Whoa.
Watch it. Spin, Jay. Go.
And
Oh,
yes,
there
it
you
does.
go.
Spin on. Great shot from Megan McGilvery.
Fabulous.
Yeah, 10-3.
Has had a really good last few ends here.
Wow.
Struggled a little bit to start the game, but has found her game here. Reese-Hansen lies too. And again, I don't know if I love the hit here. I think at this point in the game,
Coming at it this way, though.
you got to take a bit of a risk.
I think so.
And I think the hit and roll is so precise and it's so difficult, especially that far out. I agree with you, John. I think it might be time to try and bury. I know it's your opponent's stone, but
Or do you like
you have a chance now. Those stones aren't really. I know they're counting, but at the same time, if you can get in behind,
Yeah. If you just try
even
to
if
get
you
the
go
big
back
roll
4,
here. I think
or
so.
sorry, back
Just
button, and they freeze to you, at least you're forcing them to 1, or you may
I like
even
this
have a
better than the
chance
draw.
to score. So
I think
I
10's
kind of like
Okay.
the draw here.
You got it.
Yeah, I think I would be drawing here for sure. More likely than not, you're giving up 2 playing this, but in any case,
Great.
10-5.
if you make the hit and roll, it's really good. First rock for Holly Hafeli and number 8.
Curl. Yep.
Sounds close.
Can you get that roll?
Sounds
Hard roll.
close. Now do they have the roll?
Yeah, that is
Wow.
perfect.
Oh, again,
it
just that
spun
spin
out.
back.
Oh man, that's happened to her a couple times this
Yeah.
game.
This
A little unlucky there, Holly Hafeli. Great try. But you can see there, that'll be more than half open here for Taylor. You heard Kim say 2/3.
I think just like the little.
Such a well thrown rock by Holly. I mean, those are so difficult, but she made it look easy. Just got unlucky on the spin.
Yeah, we still want to stick around because she'll probably.
Yeah, agreed.
Such a great young team. We're looking forward to seeing this team play at the Junior Nationals, U20 Nationals, I guess I should call it.
Just stay close.
Okay. Yeah.
Back in my day,
Back in my
we
day.
called those the junior nationals. Well, maybe back in your day, it was still like the schoolboy and schoolgirl or whatever.
No, I'm not that old. Drawing a line. Come on, man.
So Taylor Reese-Hansen
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
chasing this stone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Curl. Really got to curl,
Hard, Jay. You're moving it.
Hard, Jay.
Juliana trying to bring this over. You would
Go.
love for this to stick in the rings.
Sit.
And will it?
And does it spin back? I think it
Yes.
does. Wow.
Wow.
11-1.
Okay, little up. Good call.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a little surprised at the weight they threw at that, but Taylor's saying that she was just heavy out of her hand.
Yeah, I think she was looking for 11 and a half there, so just a little heavy.
Might go up.
Yeah,
it's jamming.
dead jamming. You've got to try to take this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
I had to stand back up. It sounds like there's exciting stuff going on out there. What did Holly decide to take on?
I think she was hitting the open one.
Is she? Okay. Yeah, she talked about the double very quickly, but I don't think there really is a double there.
Yeah. Again, I'd be tempted to draw here. I think the difference between giving up 2 or 3 here is pretty negligible. You're losing most of the time either way. I think you have to try to steal here.
Ten. Be close. Yep.
So no sit here for
Sit.
Holly Hafeli.
Whoa.
Trying to make Taylor Reese-Hansen throw a nose hit herself for 2. It will be wide open.
Sorry, Hall.
Yeah, right on the nose, and so it will be a shot for 2 here for Taylor Reese-Hansen.
Sorry, 10-5? Yeah.
Okay, let's make this.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I love that. Yeah.
It's just half a second more than I gave you before, hey?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sight down. Take your time. Sight down.
Big shot here for Taylor Reese-Hansen. Open hit for 2 would give her a 4-point lead. Final stone.
10-5.
10. Oh, for hair firm. Pull. Curl.
Again, sweepers indicating it's a little heavy.
Curl. Gotta go,
Don't
Jay.
have nearly as much room to roll this time.
Hard stick. Hard.
Juliana McKenzie trying to bring it over. And no, that is another free point that Taylor Reese-Hansen has given up.
The weight wasn't too bad.
Settles for 1, but they will still have a 5-2 lead. We'll see if Holly Hafeli can make the big
than she wanted to be. So not much room for error when you're throwing the 10.5s.
Yeah, and I think just with how much ice curls in general, you know, I think you'd love to give your sweepers a little bit more of a chance.
Line's good. 2/3.
Yeah, 2/3 at the logo.
So maybe something they'll look at as they head into the playoffs. Needing a win here to maybe find themselves in the 1-2 game.
Nice pair there by Juliana.
Yeah, the front end for Team Reese-Hansen has been on point all game here. Really haven't had an end where Hafeli's had anything set up for a steal or a multiple score.
Top 8. Curl.
Top 8.
Curl. Curl.
Eat.
Hard curl.
Might be time to do some updates around the rings there, John.
Oh, yeah?
Keep going.
Okay,
Keep going.
sure.
Keep going.
What's going on?
Well, that's true. It is moving day here at the BC Men's and Women's Championships. The other women's game that's out here is Corinne Brown against Sarah Warwick. A win by Corinne Brown here would assure themselves of one of the 2 spots in the 1-2 game. Sarah Warwick pulling 2 back on Corinne in the 8th end, so it is... Well, actually, it might be the 9th end. We'll give you a score update. I think it just an end just finished, so we'll let you know. I think they're in the 10th. But it is 6-4 showing on the scoreboard right now. Corinne Brown leading. Over in the men's B final, Glenn Van Nance had a 5-1 lead, but Connor Dean is chipping away. Got 2 in the 8th, stole 1 in the 9th. But Van Nance is leading that one 5-3 with hammer. Brent Pierce, Brad Thompson have been locked in a battle all game long. Pierce has stolen the last 2 ends. They lead that one 4-3. And Jay Wakefield and Cameron DeYoung, minus Cameron out here today, battling an illness. We've got Alex Horvath skipping. They got 2 in the 8th. They lead 7-5 over Jay Wakefield. That's a C game. Winner will move on to the C final. Loser goes home. All those games available on Curl BC and Curling Zone on YouTube. But none of them have you and I on the call.
Roll, Jam.
Exactly.
Except for this.
Does the hit and roll, Jam?
So what's going on here? I was looking at the other scoreboards. It looks like a pretty good setup here for Reese-Hansen again.
Just have to be.
Yeah, and I mean, Hafeli made a perfect. They threw the corner guard. They came around, and Nat made 2 perfect shots.
Yeah, I don't mind rolling the other way either.
Kimbano an opportunity to draw to the middle again. So they're now sitting 1st and 3rd with a guard.
Just 10? Yeah, I like it.
So now Team Hafeli looks like they just want to remove, which is soft. They're throwing a 10, which actually isn't a soft. They could throw a little less weight. I think they really want to keep their shooter in play just by rolling it more towards the corner, protect that shot that's buried at the moment. Maybe catch one of the red stones that's in the ring.
Wait. Curl. Sorry.
Why are we not curling?
That's not bad.
So they lose the shooter, do get rid of one of the reds. And Taylor Reese-Hansen all too happy to peel this corner guard here.
And that's why it was really important, I think, for Hafeli. If they threw less weight and just rolled a little bit towards the corner, then that would allow, even if Reese-Hansen played the peel, there would still be another blue stone on that side of the ice. So, chance here for Kimbano now to make the straight peel.
Clean. Curl. You're fine. Don't touch it. Okay.
And the straight peel indeed made.
You got it.
Your team have Hafeli, you really need to get 2 here for sure. So they're going to throw up the corner guard again. Just ignore those red stones in the middle.
3, 2, 3. Looks nice.
Okay.
Whoa.
Full 3.
Whoa.
Full 3. You're close.
Whoa, let it sit.
2, 3. Looks nice.
Over and off.
You're going to over curl.
It's coming down.
Over and off.
Whoa!
Okay.
Hey, that was
Thank you for the wake-up call, Gabby.
Keep ripping it.
Might be hearing that scream in my nightmares later.
It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'll say. Ooh.
They could probably chase the one in the rings, but no point. I think Reese-Hansen very comfortable with a 3-point lead here in 9. Just do not want to leave anything out front and anything for Hafeli to get around. So just a straight peel again.
Yeah, I think if you're Reese-Hansen here, Melissa, you're probably fine giving up 2. You'd love to force them, but if you give up 2, you're still up 1 with Hammer coming home.
Just putting the corner back up.
Georgia Kapitko throwing another guard. At some point here, they will have to make a play on those red zones. You can hear Gabby and Nat saying maybe a little tight here. Don't want to bring it too deep.
Sit. Sit.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Okay, good.
Sorry to the viewers if you heard that. Ugh. Tried my best. Straight rip again here for Megan McGilvery.
Yep. Hard. Gotta go. Hold it. Hard.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
Leaves the corner guard up and moves the Hafeli stone in towards the 4-foot. Not a great result there for McGilvery.
You got it.
So it looks like Holly's elected to freeze right into the pocket of those 2 rocks that are right at the top 4.
Back 4. Back 8. Big.
Back 8, way big.
Back clean. Yep.
Waits too much here. It's actually going to hit their own. So now trying to tap the red one. Plan B here, I think. That's going to work out just fine.
Yeah, maybe better than what they called. Only thing is you might be able to get the double here.
Yeah, I think they've left the double. Right on the nose. Both blue will go.
Just watch the back one. No, sliver less still.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how much Taylor would be able to see, but
Probably Pia.
good look at it there. She definitely would have all of it or almost all of it from the hack.
Gotta try and get really close to nose here, but
Yeah, I mean, I think.
not probably cute though.
No, I think you can hit it 7/8 and you'll get it.
Sorry, Meg, just a sliver more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give you a good release here.
Love it. Sight down.
Throwing peel weight. She wants to make sure that she gets both rocks going with some speed here. And obviously doesn't want to flirt with that red stone that's on the center line as well. So try and keep it straighter with more weight.
All right, sight down.
First rock for Taylor Reese-Hansen here in the 9th end, and it's a big one, trying to get rid of 2 blues.
Really gotta curl.
Hard, you gotta
Watch the back one, Meg. Watch the back one.
Go, Meg.
Ooh, almost abject disaster. But luckily it does roll out off that back red, but Hafeli's still lying 1 here.
Put it even over here. I don't want to go.
Like you mentioned earlier, John, giving up 2 here is no big deal for Team Reese-Hansen. They'd be very, very comfortable with Hammer up 1 heading into the last end. So very important here for Holly and her team just to figure out the best position for this rock.
They might still have the. Oh, sorry.
If you want, we could always take it here, but
There's still the run, or they just hit and roll under.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think if I was Team Hafeli, I would
is,
split
like, we have to be
split the
even
rings
here,
as best they can.
Yeah. Because they're gonna take
that
it.
or. Yeah, that's too close. Together.
I mean, if you want,
to
we
be
can
high
try
side.
to take it here.
Yeah. That might be the shot.
You gotta go deeper.
Yeah.
That's a double still. You gotta be right on tee.
They can sit on it though. That's the only
Take it
thing.
this way,
Yeah.
right on tee.
I don't think they're going to sit
They're
on
not
it.
sitting
Girls,
on it.
I really do think
Yeah,
they'll be hitting
no, they're not.
something.
Three.
Yeah,
Like if we take this, they're gonna hit. We just
they're
take
going to hit no matter what.
Or they're hitting and rolling under. Like I think you have
That's
to
correct.
be here.
Yeah.
Something that they can't like.
Just want
We
to.
can talk about it with Mona if you want.
Yeah, I don't mind taking a time.
We might want the time in the last. Is my only thought. Because I think like we can't come out that way because we don't have enough room.
We
near
can
that
call
red.
it. The last is going to be pretty straightforward.
Can't go here, but
I don't hate this. Like it does come up okay here. I think if you're here, it's pretty good too.
yeah. Because I don't think they have a double on anything. If
Yeah,
you
she
come
might try
and you're
the
just
slash,
right
but-
top tee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's your best shot, and she might try the slash, but okay. Do you like coming through this way?
Yeah.
Okay, yours moved pretty good.
Yeah.
I think you're like here.
Although that's mine. Yours have been staying a bit more straight. Like I think take ice to what you've been taking.
Okay, I think this is close then.
Okay.
My only concern about this,
'Cause like
John,
you
is
said, like, we
well, I
can
have a couple
always get it to
concerns,
go.
but one is that you're
Yeah.
drawing on the side that your
that should
stone
be
already
close.
is. So if that doesn't bury, you're going to leave a pretty straightforward double for Team Reese-Hansen. If you want to come into the 4 foot, I would suggest maybe coming the other way, and that way if it does, if it gets there or if it doesn't get there, at least your rock could be somewhat still separated.
Even if I like bump it and roll, it's not horrible.
So trying to lie two separated here is Holly Hafeli.
Hair wide.
Top four.
I'm big.
Pretty much needs 2 here to
Okay.
give herself a chance in the last
close.
end.
T.
Gabby. Gabby. Coming
Top
out.
four. Line only.
Yep, Gabby. Hard for line. Yes.
Yeah, so if line's
Hard,
close
Gabby,
and wade's
hard for
close, just
line.
try and get this into a position where
Hard,
there's
you've
no
gotta go.
double.
Okay, hard.
Trying to get it butt.
Oh,
Right on it.
That's not bad.
well,
Bad.
yeah, almost froze right to the nose.
That dove.
Yeah.
That tight.
But I think there is enough angle there. Taylor Reese-Hansen, we know she can throw it hard. I think
Like
definitely enough room to get them both going here.
I think so.
What turn is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Side down.
Yeah, side down.
Last rock for Taylor Reese-Hansen.
Double attempt here. Can't you get both of these blue?
Close.
whoa.
Close. Yes. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Yes.
Sounds close. Got one. Does she have the second one? Yes, she does. Great shot
Nice shot.
from Taylor Reese-Hansen.
Grab
Gives herself
Reeser.
line one. And now Hafeli will almost certainly have to blank
Taking
here.
the one.
You're much more likely to get 3 than you are to steal 2.
I don't know what our chances
I agree
are
with
for
you,
three.
John.
Yeah, I think you
we need
have
play.
to.
I just like they're gonna go hard on the hit game. Like I think our 3 with hammer will be tough. I think you might have a better chance
With
stuffing
stealing,
2
yeah.
under.
Well, we can still
Doubles.
nose this, and if I roll out, it's like not bad. Like I think the hit's the shot,
Oh.
cause your nose and you're still in.
Yeah.
I think there's just more.
I think we have a better chance of stealing 2 under double.
Oh, yeah,
numbers
yeah,
than
yeah.
hitting 3.
Okay.
Which is
I think you're still hitting though. Like I don't think you draw against
you don't
it.
like the draw?
No, because like the thing is if you do roll out, it's not bad, right?
Okay.
And I
So it
think,
sounds like they're
straight nose.
hitting and trying
I
to
like
take
the
1
hit.
here. Is
I
They
that
are.
doing them better
They
in the
just
draws.
decided that stealing is a better option for them.
Yep. Let's just
Georgia
hit.
definitely doesn't
10.
like the hit. She wants her to draw for her 1. Because if you nose it, you're going to be in the rings. And if you hit and roll out, then you blank it and have hammer in the last. So I don't mind this call.
Yeah, I like it if you like it.
This is really hard when I get a look.
She
and
feels
I'm like,
more
well,
comfortable with the hit, so can't argue with
whatever
that.
works for me works.
Crafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Make sure it's over.
Well, 10th end up 2. Taylor Reese-Hansen has to feel pretty good here, especially having the hammer as well. Melissa, a little surprised by the Team Hafeli decision there in the 9th end.
A little closer than I like.
Yeah, I was a little surprised. I mean, usually you want to keep hammer and try and generate. I feel it's easier to generate 3, but than trying to steal 2 against an opponent like Reese-Hansen, who's been playing very, very well this game. But I did hear them in the break as well, and they talked to their coach, Monica, and they also told her that they feel very strongly about the ability to steal.
Well, they have yet to do it so far this game, but we'll see if they can do it here. They'll have to if they want to get the win. Yeah, like you said, Melissa, even if you're confident in your ability to steal, I don't think most teams at this level are confident ever in their ability to steal 2. It's much harder to steal 2 than it is to steal 1, especially when there's only one end left.
Exactly, yeah, I agree. I think you always want to retain hammer when you can.
Top 12, 3. You're not really out there. Okay. Wait only. 3. Top 12. Top 8. Top 12.
So trying the double guard here, they're saying this is in the house, and if it's in the house, then it is going to be very difficult for Team Hafeli to find their way back here. And indeed, that will just slip in for Natalie Hafeli.
I don't think you can do anything with it. No, I like that. This Christmas tree.
The one thing that's working in their favor is it's dead buried behind that long center guard.
Yeah, very much.
If it was poking out at all, I think you'd see Taylor Reese-Hansen have Juliana McKenzie chase after this, but you heard her say they don't think they can really do much with it, so they're going to draw in here.
Yeah, you can expect Reese-Hansen with the hammer. They'll get 2 into the, top 8, top 4, and then likely have a chance to peel on the next stone.
Curl. Back 4. Curl. Hard.
In the men's C semifinal, Jay Wakefield making a nice shot for 2 in the 9th end to tie Cameron DeYoung 7-7. Winner of that game will move on to the C final. Loser goes home. In the other C semifinal, Brent Pierce facing off against Brad Thompson. Brent settling for 1 in the 9th end, so it's tied 5-5. Thompson will have the hammer in the 10th. Again, those games are streaming here on Curling Stadium.
Just 2. I'm good. Just a 2.
And it looks like we have a final. Glenn Van Nance defeating Connor Dean 5-3. And so Team Van Nance will move on to the 1-2 game to play Jared Colomea. That game goes tonight at 7 p.m. local.
Nice shot there by Gabby. Now there's 2 blue guards out front, and Reese-Hansen will get to work trying to get one or both of these going. Most importantly is to get your red shooter out of the way.
Yeah, definitely up 2. You don't have to push it too hard here.
Exactly. And you want to make sure that you have a draw packet behind it.
Roll a shooter.
Just a straight peel.
Okay.
Or do you like another one?
One more.
So the single peel made. They are going to throw at least one more guard here.
Just one.
Yeah. Yep.
Over and off, over and off.
They gotta get it over. Yep.
Brusher's just trying to get this one over. It's gotta go. Oh boy.
Good sweep, guys.
It's a huge mistake there from Gabby Brissett. You can see the broom bang unhappy there, and that's for a team that needs to steal 2 is a critical miss. Going to be very difficult now for Team Hafeli to get their way back in here.
Yeah, absolutely. That was unfortunate there for Gabby. It's a big hill to climb now.
Well, you're good. Good, Kim. Good throw. Good, Kim. Nice, Kim. Oh.
So Kim Bonneau gets rid of that center guard.
Really good.
Now because there's no guards for Team Hafeli, you almost have to, I want to use the word waste a rock to throw up another one. You can't even make a play in the rings just yet. So definitely one more guard here. And you're running out of rocks. It's your first stone.
Yeah, you need to make a lot of these ones count here.
2, 3. Only straight. Only straight.
2, 3.
2.
Just let it die. Whoa! Whoa! Broom up.
So picking up a lot of curl on that line.
This one will over curl slightly, but I don't think that changes the equation for Reese-Hansen other than she could chase the blue stone in the house.
Yeah, just rip it. Yeah. We don't need to score.
I think it's the call I would make too.
Yeah, I like this. It's really hard now. They obviously Team Hafeli wants to freeze to that redstone that's on the button, and with that blue guard where it landed, it's going to make that job really difficult.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Oh, clean. Clean. Yep. Hard. Roll it out.
I got it.
Nice shot, Megan McGilvery.
So Hafeli down to 3 rocks. They have to make 2 of them count, and there's no guards up. So, no center guards up. It's a little off center. Going to be very hard for them to do that here.
Give me same ice. Yeah, it'll do the same. Line's good.
Back 4, back 8.
Back 8.
Clean.
Back 8.
Clean.
Line only.
Clean. Yep.
Back 8.
Well,
It's coming down.
Gotta curl.
Back 8. Back 4.
T. Back 4.
Are we by this one?
curl.
Maybe just playing the tick and roll under the
Okay.
guard. Nice call there by Holly.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Yeah, I think you're
We can call
probably
timeout
ripping the
on
guard
top
here. You can play this a
line.
little
We can
wide,
go
and then
for
if
the
you
back.
miss the
Yeah.
guard, you get the blue one in the house.
I don't
But
think we need to go for the back one. I think we just rip the guard.
It's just there's a giant
There, we
pocket.
hit on the nose.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think so.
I would just based on what
Yeah, you
Taylor just did. You rip this one, they freeze right into the pocket, and now you're blasting in the house. So
yeah, I think this is the call.
Yep. Whoa.
We're fine.
Just clean.
She's got a piece.
And Megan makes no mistake. And so we'll see what Team Hafeli decides to do here. They got lots of time left on the clock.
Yeah, just a hair. Yeah. Draw line. That's pretty close. Okay. Just right to this line.
Trying the corner freeze. They want to lock it in that pocket, though. They don't want to have any separation to allow Taylor to blast both blues out. Only 2 blue stones left here, and
this one might still be
one in the rings.
faster.
Precision placement here for Holly Hafeli.
Top 4. Top 4.
Okay, right to top 4.
Top 8.
Matt,
Go a bit.
Matt, you gotta keep that line.
Yep.
You gotta go, guys. Hard.
Yep.
Hard, you gotta go.
Hard.
Hard all the way. Yep. As
This is
far as
really
you can take
curling.
it, Matt. As far as you can take
Looks
it,
a
you
little
got it.
light as well.
Okay.
And indeed, that will miss the pocket, come up into the top 12.
Yeah, just a few feet light. A wide open hit here now for Taylor.
Yeah, and I think if Taylor makes this, I don't see any way that Holly could steal 2. You make the red double, and then
Red
you
double.
hope for a complete 0. But if Taylor sticks this, then I think it's probably game over.
I think you are right.
Swap Jay's way.
Yeah, exactly. Nose is honestly fine too. Like, I don't know how she sits too after this.
Okay. Sorry, you said 10-5, right?
Yeah. 10-5.
Yeah. Okay. Sit down. Take a second. Sit down here.
So first rock here for Taylor Reese-Hansen in the 10th, and it might be her last rock.
Yep.
Little down.
Yep.
Hard, Kim.
Hard.
Whoa. You're good.
Great job there by Kim keeping it straight.
I might have to run though.
Yeah, I don't know what Hafeli really has here to steal too. I don't think that around the horn is there.
I really don't know.
You'd have to throw the fastest rock anyone's ever seen to have enough weight to come up and push that red out of the front of the house.
That's not going up.
What?
It's not getting
No,
the top
it
one
is-
out. We need to be sitting too.
Sorry?
We need to be sitting too.
I know it needs to go up.
I don't think you're going to go up that far.
Well, you're either doing that or the run.
I think the run is
Either
better
that
than
or
the-
you're trying
I don't think you're coming up this
Yeah, the
far.
run
I don't think the
might
run
have a
is
little
getting
bit more
us
chance on the run.
Yeah.
Unless I'm coming
like this,
that way.
This way, you touch the side.
I think this might be
That might
slightly
be
more
the easier
possible.
one, yeah. Like you're slivering it.
Well, yeah, you're throwing a 10.
Here?
Yeah. Pretty close to nose.
Yeah, just a sliver high.
Yeah.
Okay, here? You're throwing big weight.
Yeah, so how much do you think it'll fall?
I think you're throwing basically where I need to hit
So
it.
Holly Hafeli has to try to run this into the pile here. A few of the men's games and the Corinne Brown-Sarah Wart game coming down to last stones as well. If you want to flip around the Curl BC Curling Stadium channels on YouTube.
I have to basically sliver the rock.
Brent Pierce in real danger of being eliminated by Brad Thompson, and was probably the pre-event favorite coming in. So potentially a big result over there on sheet A. But over on our sheet, Holly Hafeli hoping for a miracle here. Trying a run back triple, and also needs to make her shooter stay just to get Taylor to throw her last one. And she'll get rid of 2, but cannot get rid of the 3rd. And so that will be a victory for Taylor Reese-Hansen. They will finish the round robin at 5-2 and give themselves an opportunity to be in that 1-2 game, depending on how the results go tonight. Really good showing, though, from the young Hafeli squad, both today and in this tournament. They are definitely going to be one to watch, and we wish them the best of luck at the Canadian U20 Championships coming up in March. For everyone here at Curling Stadium, for my partner in